pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Why Is That 2.0. And yeah, I'm kind of going in and out with calling it Why Is That 2.0, even though this is in fact the second season of it, though it almost seems like I'm trying to treat it like it's its own series. Why Is That 2.0? Well, anyways, it is in fact the same series as the first Why Is That was back in fall of 2018, but the thing is that, well, this is a different season because it's, after all, been more than a year and a half since the last one had come out. So you probably would expect a lot of new changes here, aside from having more high-quality episodes with all the good stuff that I add on to this to make it more graphically enhanced. But that's pretty much not the reason why I'm going to be coming back here to talk about question number 30, because it doesn't talk about that. It talks about something else. The question down here says, why is that you're sticking it out on YouTube and milking it for what it's worth? And now, I don't really know much to say about this, but milking it? Are you serious? Milking it? You know, that's kind of annoying, actually. Milking it. It's more... I'm almost speechless because milking a channel. A channel is not a freaking cow! You jerk! Some viewer you are, but what kind of person are you to use that kind of wordplay on me? Milking it? Are you serious? That's even worse than Superman and the stock market. I'm not joking. That 2008 episode at AVGN where James Rolfe discovers that there's a level in the Superman video game on Nintendo Entertainment System where Superman has to go and stop the stock market. Seriously, the stock market is in a Superman video game. I know I'm kind of going off track here, but I'm just making yourself a simple comparison so you can realize how stupid of a question that is. Milking it. Well, you know what? I mean, I'm kind of just going along with the same thing, but I'm just shocked. I am that speechless, pretty much. I can't really find out much to say about this, but you know what? I might as well go ahead and try to ignore that last part of the question and just focus on the more, well, subject part of the sentence itself rather than just the predicate. Anyways, I'm sticking it out on my channel because, after all, I've made it expressively clear to everybody out there that I am not quitting YouTube. I'm not doing what hundreds of others have ended up doing because, after all, for one thing, we are in a pandemic. Not an epidemic, a pandemic. Something that's been widespread. Something that's killed nearly 600,000 people since it first started back in January. And the most important thing about it is that since we still have it, we have to keep going with all of these economic changes here. We have to administer all these new rules. We have to continuously wash our hands, wear a mask at all times. I know I'm talking like a conservative, but I just hate it when our roles are reversed like that. I got people who have different political views, but now they're talking as if they're trying to be like me. A liberal. A libertarian, if you will. I mean, if there was anything worse than a question like this, then, well, it'd be this. This current situation that we are in, here in July of 2020, a time where we're supposed to have fun outdoors and the like, but instead, most of our jobs get taken away from us by the pandemic itself. And to add insult to injury, we pretty much have a lot to worry about in the future. And there's certainly a lot of other things out there that I'd rather not talk about here, but this is a real serious problem. And the thing is that I have actually had a few jobs, including the Marcus Theaters one, if you don't remember me talking about it a few times on my channel over the last year and a half or so, but the point is, I'm continuing my work here on my channel even after certain times where a lot of YouTubers had a lot of serious changes in their lives and have since tried to leave YouTube for a better life out there. I mean a lot. Even Ray William Johnson had actually left YouTube quite some time ago. But you know what? I'm not going to be like them. I will not leave YouTube. I will not leave a good fan base behind. I will not leave a huge portion of my business behind. That's not what I'm doing. That just like what many people out there are going to do out there, I'm just going to continue with my commitment of sticking it around on YouTube to try and do a lot better than others will. Because sure, YouTube has changed extremely because of the many events that happened, like the Family of Five channel becoming removed, and therefore a lot of new guidelines for minors being involved in your content. I mean, Family of Five, that incident back in spring of 2017, that was actually one of the main reasons why YouTube is now having a lot of seriously huge differences with the rules they have based on minors being involved in anybody's content. I mean, they just don't want anything like that to happen again. Man, if I could do anything to pretty much wipe out Family of Five from the internet and wipe it away from our memories, I could seriously do that. I could do a lot to remove stuff from the internet, completely vaporize it from existence completely to the point at which it can never be recovered, even if that myth is true, that you can never delete something from the internet. I'm just never going to trust something like that. Because it's never happened to me. Never has it happened to me. So I can't trust those people, what they say. If someone could try to retrieve an old photo of me on the internet that I deleted many years ago, then maybe I might trust them one time. But until then, there's no way that anyone out there can copy a deleted photo that is wiped away from the internet completely. When something is deleted from the internet, it stays that way. It can never be recovered. Most of the time, if you could recover a photo, is that if you've saved it already before you deleted whatever it is that it's on, that would be one of the only ways to do so. Yeah, but you know what? It's just so stupid. The way people think that this stuff exists, when realistically it does not. If people out there really want to try and prove me wrong, then go right on ahead. Because Honest Jay Nowak is going to continue rolling on YouTube. More than 420 episodes of it is going to continue rolling. If I ever told a lie, then I might as well completely remove Honest Jay Nowak from existence. And I can tell you right now, no one would ever try to copy any of those, because I immediately will catch on to them. Immediately. And have them removed from the platform, from the internet, from their IP address. Yeah. I'm willing to go that far on that, but that's only because this question is that imparable. I mean, it's that indescribable. I can't even put any words together. Not 25 words together. Before I pretty much just start mumbling and grumbling and humbling and tumbling and strumbling. But you know what? I think that's just enough about all of that. I'm keeping my work up here on YouTube. I'm not quitting because I'm not going to be like any of those people. But that is pretty much all I got to talk about based on, well, this subject in general. But if you want to see more, go down to my channel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.